back it up. Back up your photography right now. If you're watching this video and you don't have your photography and your videography backed up, stop watching the video, go back up your stuff. It is super important. Now I understand you have these cards and they're in your camera and it stores the information. I just happened to look around where I'm sitting right here, and within reach I've got 7 different cameras I can put my hand on, and all of them have a storage device inside of them that stores the information. If that is all you need, that's fine. And if cost isn't an issue and you can have, hundreds of these things, that's fine too. Not super efficient, but whatever it takes for you to store it. A lot of people will store their information up on the cloud. Great place. It's a secondary location. You can access it easily from anywhere, and you can retrieve that information from anywhere. So it's a great secondary location. I personally don't like to pay services ongoing, constantly, for storage. So I use something like this. This is a Western Digital Easy Store external hard drive. And I can copy my files from my computer over onto this. Have to do it regularly. Now, what did this cost? I got it off Facebook Marketplace for $75. Come on. A kit lens will go for $75. So sell one of your kit lenses and find some way to back up your files. It is super important. There are 2 topics that I get excited about talking, is backing up your files and shutting off your equipment whenever you do anything, like put a video card in, put a camera lens on, power down your equipment. There is a potential for catastrophic failure if you're putting your lens on and those electronic contacts get crossed up and cause a short. You can lose all your photography on your memory card, you can lose your lens, you can lose your camera. So it's super important to power it down. It's super important to back it up. You've got to back up this photography. Whether you're talking about minutes, hours, days, months, years, you need to have access to those photographs and those videos, and you can't do it if it's not backed up. Oh, I got it on my hard drive. I don't have to worry about it. I download everything on my hard drive. There's an old motorcycle adage. It's not if you fall, it's when you fall. So that applies to computers too. It's not if your hard drive crashes, but it's when your hard drive crashes. There are so many things that can happen to electronics that can cause a catastrophic failure. I'm in Florida. We have bands and bands of lightning strikes every time storms come through. A lot of times I try to remember the situation and I unplug my computer from the wall to try to protect it. But that's not always enough. That's not going to stop a fire. That's not going to stop a flood. So you have to back up your information. 8 terabytes, Western Digital, external hard drive, $75 off Facebook Marketplace, and put it in a secondary location. If it's on the cloud, it's in a secondary location. But if it's on a backup drive or anything else you're using to store your information, you have to put it to where it's easily accessible so you can back it up regularly, but at the same time it needs to be in a secondary location. I put mine in my truck. Why my truck? I don't keep it in the garage, so if there is lightning strike, flood, if there's a situation like that, this is in a secondary location, there's a greater possibility of it being protected. Give it to a friend, give it to a neighbor, someone close by, because you do need to access it regularly. How much information, how many files are you willing to lose? Hours, days, months, years? How much is too much? So back up your photographs regularly, back up your videos regularly. Can't stress this one enough. But thank you for listening to this video. Please subscribe, like, or share. I would appreciate that. And in the comments, leave some examples. Hopefully they're great examples. Hopefully they're examples of people who just backed up their stuff before this catastrophic event happened, and they were so happy they did. There'll be a few of you who, I kept putting it off, I didn't do it. You got to do it. Stop right now, back up your files. Thanks again for watching, and have a great day.